Sadgurunath Maharaj Ki Jai, and welcome to Jagadambe Reads the Holy Books of India, Mahabharata172. As you may remember, a sage came to the forest to cheer Yudhishthira up by teaching him how to play dice so that nobody could beat him anymore. Then he went away. Then Narada came to Yudhishthira and told him that he should now go on a tirthayatra. Yudhishthira consulted his guru, Domya. He was also favorable to the idea. He told them about the different tirthas in the four quarters and said that they should set out early as possible. While they were discussing about it, Lomasa came to Kamyaka. He came to Yudhishthira and told him about his visit to Indra's abode. He recounted to them his talk with Indra. He gave the message from Indra. Yudhishthira, your brother Arjuna is now with me. With your permission, I will keep him with me. I need his help. After he has done his work for me, I will send him back to you. Lomasa also told Yudhishthira that he should go on a tirthayatra. He said, I will accompany you to all the holy places. I am familiar with all of them. Yudhishthira was very happy to hear about Arjuna and his achievements. They spent 3 more nights in Kamyaka. On the 4th day, they set out on a pilgrimage to all the holy places in Bharatavarsha. They first went to the sacred forest called Naimisha. The river Gomati flows there. They bathed in the holy waters of the river. Their next halt was Prayaga, the holy spot where the golden yellow waters of the Ganga blend with the midnight blue of the Yamuna. Here the river Saraswati gets lost in the 2 rivers Ganga and Yamuna. The place is called Triveni Sangama. It was a wonderful sight. They now visited the great Mahanadi. It was considered to be very sacred. They met the sage Agastya. There they spent the 4 months of the rainy season. Lomasa recounted to them the greatness of Agastya. The Pandavas spent a happy time there. From there they proceeded to the banks of the rivers Nanda and Paramananda, and then to the mountain Himakuta. Every spot on the journey had its own story, and Lomasa was a good narrator. Time passed pleasantly for all of them. They now turned their way westward. They saw Godavari and the southern rivers, Agastya Tirtha and the Indian Ocean. They saw the rivers along the west coast of Bharatavarsha. Finally, they came to Prabhasa. Balarama and Krishna received them with great excitement. The Pandavas spent several days together with the Vrishnis, talking about the many incidents that had taken place since last they'd met. Balarama and Krishna were happy to hear about Arjuna and his happy stay with Indra. It was very hard for Krishna to be without Arjuna. He missed him. All the Vrishnis sat round the Pandavas and talked about the unfortunate happenings of the past few years. Balarama spoke in impassioned terms. He said, Krishna, I do not like this at all. Here is Yudhishthira, the prince of the house of Kurus, and we see him with his hair matted and his form dressed in tree bark and deerskin. Here is Draupadi, unrivaled in beauty, and her form, too, is now covered by this dreadful tree bark. Can you bear to see this? How is it that you are doing nothing about it? Sadgurunath Maharaj Ki Jai. Thank you for coming. I hope you come again.